Hello, how's it going, everyone? Back again for another episode. Today I am standing in the dungeon, the third floor of the dungeon, I think, and now I will continue with the hallway digging because yesterday I have started it already, but have not finished it. So today I will continue, and I still have a few more hallways to go. So that's the plan of today. But before that, I will open my inventory and check how many stone pickaxes I have. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pickaxes. That is pretty good. Should be good for at least 4 hallways. Now let's start digging from the top to the bottom. All of the three blocks get digged rather fast, and I will now begin approaching the end of the hallway. When I jump up, I can see that the end of the hallway is still very far away, but do not worry. During our journey to the end of the hallway, I have found my first koala of today, and even not a single one. That's 2 koalas in one place, or maybe even more. Let's open up some. Oh yeah, that's the third one, and a fourth one. Possibly more? No, that seems like that was it. That's good enough. 4 koalas in one place is certainly not a bad result, so I will place a torch and continue digging. Hopefully, by the end of the hallway I can find even more of this koal, and if I do, that will improve my koal lump stash that I have, which totals only 12 koals as of now. So if I didn't find those 4 koals before, it would only be 4 koal lumps. But now I have found some, and it totals up to 12 koals, which is not so bad. Though one bad thing is that my pickaxe seems to be almost broken. I think a few more uses and it's empty. Yes, it completely broke just when I said it. I put another newly made pickaxe into the hotbar and continue digging through the hallway. Wow, this is a conveniently empty space where I can put a torch. I was thinking of putting a torch anyway, and seeing that empty space over here surprised me a bit. Now I will dig 2 blocks from the top, climb up on top of it, jump up a bit, and get the general idea of how far the end of the hallway is. And what I saw was it wasn't that far. I think probably 6 or 7 blocks away. And look at this. Someone digged through this and did not fill the empty space, but I filled it up by myself, so that is fine. Another torch will be placed, and I will continue digging. I think it must be 3 or 4 more blocks further until I meet the entrance of the hallway. So this is 1, this is 2, this is the 3rd block, and this is the 4th and final block. And that's correct. My guess was rather accurate. Okay, now with this hallway done, we can proceed with the next one. as per usual, the strategy is 2 blocks for the hallway, and then 2 blocks for the wall, and then 1 block for the hallway. And look at that, this seems to be the last hallway for this floor, which is exciting. Now what I need to do is to start digging a few blocks over here, though not before changing pickaxe into a new one, because my last one has broken, and putting in a torch. And this is now ready. I will go to the other side of the hallway and do the same thing, and then continue digging from that side up until the side on that one. That way we meet both of the entrances from the end and from the beginning. Again, 2 blocks for the wall and 1 block for the hallway. Then we enter with 2 introductory blocks and put a torch to the right of us, right in here. Very good. Time to dig through the hallway. Now my pickaxe has still a lot of uses left. Oh my, what is this? I have found a massive amount of coal. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. That was 7 lumps of coal just waiting for me to dig through them. That increases my coal lump stash considerably. And another good surprise is 1 more block of coal that I have digged through just now. Might as well put another torch. It is getting rather dark, and continue digging, though it seems like I will need to replace my pickaxe pretty soon, because it is probably only 10% health points left on it, most likely 4 uses. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I was predicting that it was only 4 uses left, but in all actuality it was 7. So I miscalculated by almost 100%. Though it seems to be getting very, very dark, I need to put another torch and put a torch in here as well. I have now come upon a massive wall of sandstone, which is always nice to see, because sandstone seems to be easier to dig through compared to cobblestone, or at least this is what I feel. This is how I feel like. Another torch is now going to be placed, and I will continue digging through this frankly scary amount of sandstone. It is a very, very big wall of sandstone where you don't know where it ends, but it seems like it ended right here, though not on my left, but in front of me. Now I can only see the normal stone, or if you would like to call it differently, cobblestone, though technically it should be called stone, because it looks just like a cobblestone block that was put in furnace and then taken out of it. So before you collect it, it is stone, but when you dig it to your inventory, it turns into cobblestone. And what is this? Another lump of coal? Do not mind if I do. Maybe there is more? And there is. There is, in fact, 4 lumps of coal in total, and seems like another pickaxe has broken. Oh, 5 lumps. Maybe more? No, that seems to be it. So 5 lumps of coal is certainly nothing to laugh at. It is, I think, above average of my average of 4, or at least that's the average amount of coal that you would usually find. That's at least what I think, though I have never made any precise calculations, but it is just my feeling. And by talking about coal, I have found once more another spot of coal. Unfortunately, it was only 3 units of coal, and I will have to be happy with that. So 5 plus 3 is 8, and I have 28 coal looms in my inventory right now, which is much better compared to what I had at the start of the video. And it was at the start of the video I had only 8 looms. That is not a lot at all, but increasing it to 28 looms is more than 3 times higher than what I started with. Wow! And while I was talking about coals, I have finished digging through the entire hallway. So now, since this is done, we have 1, 2, 3, it should be 11. Should be 11 hallways in total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, that's exactly 11 hallways, and we are finished with the 3rd floor. We can now close it up and see what we could do. Now, the logical progression from the 3rd floor would be to make the 4th floor. Though what we have to do is, firstly, I have to make sure how do we do this? I have to so 1, it is 1, 2, 3. This is the space that the hallway needs in terms of height, and it also needs 1 for the floor. So after the floor, right, it needs to go 3 more spaces down. So 1, this is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. That's... No, is that right? That must be right. I want to check it out. Might as well check it out. Let's dig a bit into the hallway right here, and if everything is alright when I dig up right now, it should, maybe one more, it should connect to the hallway above, to the floor above. Hopefully that's what happens. No. So what seems to be the problem then? Maybe it's here. Oh, it's here. And it seems like I have miscalculated by 1 block. No, alright. Or did I? The flooring needs to be replaced. And then this is 1, 2, and 3. and when I replace the floor, this is the fourth block. So this is exactly correct. This is where the entrance should be, but I completely forgot the part where I need to replace the floor firstly before I proceed to another floor. So we put cobblestone over here and another block down here. Leave this entrance as a marker so we know next time where to start the entrance, and probably, let's see, there should be some sort of a, where is the cobblestone that I have placed? It should be somewhere in here, right? Or at least that's what I think it should. Let's see, what seems to be the problem? Look at that. This is something weird. How does that work? Wait. I can see the hole in here. That is right below the hallway. But when I enter the hallway up on there, I cannot see anything. Where is the hole then? Exactly. Oh, maybe it's on the other hallway. Did I make it at the other Oh yes, that is what happened. So I dig it through too many blocks. I need to do it a bit closer. So my floor was, I have dig it two blocks too far, or 3 blocks too far. I don't know, but I need to do it a bit closer than that. So we simply do it like this. Yes, very good. Now I know. That's perfectly fine now. Might as well go back to just close the door for the sake of I don't know, just looks better that way. Go back to the entrance of the dungeon and let's check. Oh, it is daytime. Perfect. And daytime is always good for did I make this sofa? Daytime is always good for digging some sand, and that's what I will do. Oh, by the way, now I know the recipe. Sandstone crafts right into some sand. So if I have some sandstone, I can comfortably turn it into sand. And in fact, I know an even better deal. I do not need shovels. As long as I have sandstone, which I have right over here, I remember I will be able to each block of sandstone is 4 sand. Here, this is the last time where I was digging for sand, and now all that is left is sandstone. I will now dig through the sandstone, collect it, and that's going to be what I will need. You may be even asking, why are you now going to collect sandstone? Or why do you need sand for? Well, that is for the glass floor. I need some more sand to smelt so I can put glass slabs in the hallways. That way I can proceed to the 4th floor of the dungeon, and that's about it. So today I will start with the first few rows, and tomorrow, I don't know, I will dig through quite a lot probably. Depends, I am not sure how many I need, but I can dig through some extra as well. though my pickaxe has broken, I still have one more. But yeah, that is about it for today, I think. Yep, it is.